Thank you for having me once again. It's your girl Livmila, and thank you for stopping by. Please, if you're new here, do well to subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber, may God reward you handsomely. So this is the part 2 of the video on the cutting process of a wrap dress. So let's go. Panel, we need to cut the down part first. And to do that, the first thing you will do is you measure the waistline of the back. The back waistline, remember we added 2 inches, so you are going to minus the 2 inches on the both side. You understand? Then you measure every other thing we have. So what we have now is this. Can you see that? 21. We are going to minus 2 inches that side, the one on your right. Then the other 2 inches, can you see? We'll have 19. We'll minus another 2 inches, we'll have 17. So for the back waistline, we are having 17 left. Take note, don't forget 17. Then coming to the front, we are going to measure it also. This is the front waistline. We are going to measure all through this way. So after measuring, we are having 21. So we have here 21 into 2. The front panel is in 2, so 21, 21. So let's calculate our waist radius. Okay. No, it seems my pen will not show. Let me get my marker. Okay, so let's go. Back waist, from our measurement we got 21. Yeah, got 21. We minus 2 from this side, one side, and 2 from the other side, so we actually minused 4, which gave us 17. Then for the front waist, I've forgotten what I got, so let me remeasure. I've forgotten what I got there. Please do well to subscribe, hit the like button, and give your opinion on the comment section. So I've remeasured now, and what I got there is 20.5 for one, then 20.5 for the other one. Remember, is in 2s, so we'll have 40. We have 41 inches for the front waistline. Oh, let me correct this to here. It's minus 4. It's minus 4. Remember, minus 4 because we are taking 2 here. We are taking 2 this side, and we are taking 2 on this side. We are going to sew away 2 on both sides. So it's minus 4, which gave us 17. So let's proceed. Okay. So to the front equally, we are going to minus 4. 4 minus 41 gave us 37. So you are going to add 37 plus 17, which is giving us 54. That's the back waistline plus the front waistline, which gave us 54. So we are making use of a half circle. Radius of a half circle is 3.14. Okay, so what we are going to do now is 54 divided by 3.14. It's giving us 17. So our waist radius is going to be 17. Our waist radius is going to be 17. I believe you understand this. If you're following this channel, I've made series of videos on how to draft a half circle and a full circle skirts. Maybe I will attach a link to that video on the description box, okay, or on the comment section, whichever way. So let's proceed. The half length we are working with is 16. Our gown full length is a short gown, is 40. So what we are going to say is 40 minus 16. It's giving us 24. Okay, It's giving us 24, and the radius, our radius is 17. The radius we got is 17. So we are going to say 17 plus 24 is giving us a total of 41. So this 41 is the total fabric we need. This is, if you're going to market, for instance, you want to know the fabric, the quantity of fabric to buy, this is how to calculate it. This is 41, showing us what we need is a fabric of 41 inches on fold. Don't worry, you will understand better when I start folding it. Okay, and our waist radius, don't forget, is 17. Take note, 41 and 17. Let's get down to business. You will understand better where the 41 is coming, where the 17 is going to. So let's do it, guys. I've gone ahead to fold my fabric the way it should be using the 41 inches. So the next thing we are going to place now is our waist radius of 17. So from the apex here, you place 17, hold it like this. We are marking 17 all the way round. Watch what I'm doing. The mark I'm making now is at 17 inches. Okay, so I'm going to connect all the points together. 17 inches. Please make sure you give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. So now we are going to cut through this way, and this is what we'll have. Our waist duly cut. Okay, our waist duly cut. So the next thing we are going to be placing is the 24 inches, which is the length we got from our calculation. So we are going to place 24 inches all the way right round. Watch me. All the way right round, we are placing 24 inches, after which we'll connect the point. I'll connect the points as follow. Let me cut, then continue with my connection. 24, and this is what we have. So I've gone ahead to cut out the flare part. So this is what we'll have after cutting. Okay, so let's go back to our cutting table to continue with the upper bodies. So this is it about the lower bodies. Back to the cutting table with the remaining pieces I have. I would want to draft the sleeve first. I want to draft the sleeve first so that I see the material I have left to know if I will be doubling the front panels. Okay, so I'll have to do that. The video I posted before this one is a tutorial on how to cut a sleeve, a perfect sleeve. So I won't be saying much on this. I won't be talking on this. The purpose of this video is not about this sleeve, so I won't be saying anything on it. So, but what I want to draft now is my sleeve, and is a sleeve of length 15. Okay, please check the channel or the description box to see the tutorial on how to cut and attach a sleeve. Okay, so this is what we'll have now. Our sleeve is ready. So let me get the remaining pieces of my fabrics to see if it can carry me in cutting out the other panels. The panels we have left, we'll still have our belts and the front, the yoke. Sorry, yeah, for the back is going to be a yoke. For the front, I'm considering doubling it entirely like this. So I've brought one part of the front. So I'll keep arranging it till I see a space where it can fit in for me to cut out a second one that's serving as a facing, a full facing for the front block. Remember what I said here. You can decide, if you don't have enough fabric, it's not a problem. You can use either a bias at this point, or you can cut a strap, a long strap of this fabric, and pipe the side, that side I touched earlier. Okay, so before we do this now, we need to cut out our belt holder. We need to cut out the belts that will be on the two edges of the flare. Okay, so that's what we are going to do first before we start cutting the facings for the front. So let's arrange the fabric and cut it out already. So what wideness are you working with? There is no standard wideness. It depends on how wide you would want it to be, and again the quantity of fabric you have. Okay, for me now, I'm considering working with 4 inches wideness. Secondly, what length should you work with? There is no standard length, but you should make sure it is long enough to go from one end of the waist to the other. In fact, it's best you make sure you should be able to go round the waist so that your clients can tie the belts anyhow they want to. So you should be considering at most your round waist measurement plus 10 inches so that there will be enough to fall out. You know, the beauty of a belt is when you tie and you still have a little portion, depending on preference, that will fall, that will just be there for you. So this is it. I've cut it. I'm going to divide it into 2. So this is 4 inches by a length that is long enough to go round her waist plus at least 10 inches extra. So I'll divide it into 2 this way for the 2 sides. So this is what we have now. Remember, we are going to still fold it into 2 and sew this way. Okay, let's set it aside. Okay, then get the remaining fabric to now see what we can do to the front block. So you're going to watch what I'm going to do at this point. There is not much to say, just getting my fabric, laying the front panels. I'll keep adjusting it till I see the part that fits in. Okay, this one that I'm cutting now, watch what I did. Good side is facing wrong side. That means this is the lining for the other side. Please take notes when you're doing this. Keep it in a way that the good side will be facing the good side, or the wrong side is facing the wrong side, so that you don't go wasting your fabric. This one I did now will be for the other side because it is good side facing wrong side. That's a wrong placement. Don't make this mistake. It's not yet a mistake because I'm yet to cut the second panel. So I'm going to be correcting myself when cutting the second panel. Please, very important. This is what we'll have at the end of the day. We are going to be placing it this way, good side facing each other. Then we are going to be sewing like this and sewing the 2 sides, then we'll turn over. Don't worry, I'm going to show you the sewing process. So now that I've gotten that for that one, I'll still place the remaining of my fabric to cut out for the second side. So I'm done cutting it out. This is it. This is the main body and the facing for this side. Okay, let me get the second part. And for the second part, this is the lining, or you call it the facing, then the main bodies. Anyone can actually be either the facing or the lining because they are the same thing, the same material, the same everything. So this is how it's going to be for the front. Yes, that is it for the front. So the next thing we are going to do is to work on our back half length. Remember, a human back half length is always shorter than the front. Okay, there is no particular number here. It's not a standard. I'm making use of 1.5 because that is what I got from my client's measurements. So do well to measure your client to know how shorter her back half length is to her front half length. Some is 2.5. Some people use 1, depending on you. But I don't think there is any human being that theirs is just half an inch. So it ranges from 1, 2, 3, and above. So make sure to always measure that for your clients. So next, I'm going to be preparing my back facing. I don't have much fabric here again, so I'm going to do it short this way, folded into 2. Then I'll fold my back and place it this. Make sure you have at least, after the neckline, you should have like 3 inches. It should come down like 3 inches after the neckline. So you cut everything together. I want it to get to the shoulder this way, but it won't get to the armhole entirely. So this is what we have. I'm going to trim it out as shown. So you trim it out stylishly as shown, and this is what we'll have. Okay guys, so we are coming close to we are done with all the components, the cutting of all the components. Okay, so that is it. Wait, I'll be dropping the tutorial on how the outfit was coupled, how the outfit was made next week. So please do well to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification button to know when I do so. Thank you for watching. Thank you for staying with me. God bless you. Give the video a thumbs up and please share. Bye.